next on Stampede.
NBA star Kobe Bryant's death has hit home for Milligan basketball players.
And we've got 2 new opportunities for students.
Plus, we introduce you to a new face in Welshamer Library.
And we've got performances from men and women in song.
In sports, we've got updates for men's and women's basketball, and baseball kicks off their season under new head coach Skylar Barnett.
And later, we'll tell you about a new restaurant minutes from campus.
These stories and more are coming up next.
StampedeTV begins now.
Welcome to Stampede TV. I'm Jordan Birch.
And I'm Amy Shoemaker. This semester, we've got a whole new schedule. Each Wednesday, we will be giving you all the updates right here.
We begin with the heartbreaking news that shocked the nation on Sunday, January 26th, the death of NBA star Kobe Bryant.
Bryant's death has made its impact right here. Stampede TV's Hannah Wyrick sits down with 2 basketball players and learns just how Bryant influenced their lives.
Basketball. It's more than just a game. It's about the athletes who play the game. January 26, 2020 will forever go down as a date that changed the game. 5-time NBA championship player Kobe Bryant was killed in a helicopter crash. His death is affecting people all across the nation, including athletes right here.
Thought about it every day. I can't step into the gym without thinking about it.
Bryant's 13-year-old daughter, Gianna, was one of the 8 victims who also died in the crash. It's taught our own basketball players that there's more to life than just a game.
But just really makes you take a step back and, not take life for granted as much.
Bryant's 20-year career in the NBA led him to 5 NBA championships, nearly 34,000 career points, and over 7,000 rebounds. But he was more than just a professional athlete.
Impact on this world obviously was great, and not just basketball. He influenced a lot of people outside of basketball too, and so I think a lot of people are really heartbroken right now, and the world's kind of come together. Even though it's a tragedy, it's brought a lot of people together.
The Lakers paid tribute to Bryant after the news of his death. They canceled their game in Los Angeles to honor him and his family. Other NBA stars like LeBron James have continued to show respect. James gave a speech honoring Bryant before the Lakers game.
And I saw him, me and my grandfather and my dad would break down film. He was the one player we would look at. So my game probably doesn't directly represent it just because the body size is different and play style different. But from a young age, he is who I looked up to.
Bryant and his daughter's death has created a social media outbreak. The hashtag #GirlDad has been trending across all media platforms, inspiring dads all across the nation.
And went out of his way to do things for other people and be a really good dad to his 4 daughters, and I think that that's more important than anything you could do in basketball.
Hannah Wyrick, Stampede TV.
Next up, we are introducing our new segment, Headliners. A new athletic team has come to Milligan. On December 20th, 2019, President Bill Greer announced the formation of the fly fishing team. Stampede TV reached out to Robert Comfort, the president of the fly fishing club on campus, about interest in the sport. The club is an important factor in establishing the team. After the club reached 35 members, Comfort and Vice President Reuben Bacon proposed the idea. Comfort said, "Milligan is located in one of the best trout fisheries of the eastern United States, and it would be great to see more passionate anglers arriving at the school to take advantage of this. The team, led by cycling coach Zach Nave, will begin in the fall of 2020. This past Saturday evening, students from in and around the Milligan region came together to perform the most anticipated concert as men and women in song. That night, the seats of Seeger Chapel's auditorium were filled with relatives and music lovers alike to watch the chorus put on their moving production. After the separate sets, the men and women came together as one to present their final collective piece, ending the evening in great spirits.
Milligan welcomes the newest addition to its campus family this semester as Catherine Hammer takes over the position of User Services Librarian. Hammer comes from Leavenworth, Kansas, and is an alumna of Friends University, having achieved a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Ballet, along with a Bachelor of Arts in Musical Theater and a minor in music. She has worked in a variety of settings, including Harvard. What brings her here? The mixture of Milligan being a Christian college, the location in the Midwest, and the academic setting offered here. Hammer has enjoyed her time here so far, admiring the warm and friendly environment found at Milligan. Her hope is to make the library a fun and welcoming place for everyone and build relationships with the students as well as faculty and staff.
Dr. Gary Selby, professor at Emmanuel Christian Seminary and author of Pursuing an Earthy Spirituality, C.S. Lewis and Incarnational Faith, welcomed by the Milligan community to a book talk in Sub 7 this past Monday, February 3rd. Dr. Selby's literary release led a compelling discussion of faith, fulfillment, and human longing with students and faculty alike.
What Lewis gives us is a powerful message to the world. All of us have had the kinds of experiences of longing that he calls joy. The possibility that those might be pointers to the purpose for which we were made is a compelling message.
Selby says he hopes he can continue to do book talks like this one in the future.
Milligan Highway welcomes the Hungry Wolf, a new restaurant just 30 seconds down the street from Milligan's entrance. This country-style restaurant is taking over the building that once held Aunt Bee's restaurant. The restaurant prides itself on its family-friendly environment, according to part owner Jacob Johnson. The restaurant will host live music and will focus specials based on customer recommendations. In addition, the Hungry Wolf will be an alcohol-free establishment that is closed on Sundays. This restaurant attempts to deliver affordably priced home-style food in a pleasant environment, said Mr. Johnson. The restaurant is hoping to get Milligan students involved, both as customers and also possibly as staff. The Hungry Wolf's name is displayed visually by the design and decoration theme on the inside of the restaurant. Along with the country-style lunch and dinner options, the restaurant also offers breakfast options up until 10:30 a.m. More information, including the official menu, can be found at thehungrywolf.business.site. According to members of the Hungry Wolf staff, the Milligan Highway community has taken a liking to the Hungry Wolf's menu and its atmosphere. It seems business has been booming through the first 2 weeks of being open. The staff also encourages Milligan students and faculty to come give their food a try.
After the break, Kayla Baker joins us with sports.
And she's got all the scores and updates. Stay tuned.
Listen, you're my friend.
I noticed you haven't really been yourself recently.
Yeah, I feel like something's up.
How are you?
Are you okay?
Is there anything you want to talk about?
I just want to know how you're feeling.
And listen, even if you don't know what to say, I'm here to talk.
No matter what you're going through,
I just want you to know I'm here.
I've got your back. When you want to talk, I'm here.
It's been a busy week for sports, men's and women's basketball and AAC matchups. The swim team completed their final regular season meet, and baseball season has kicked off. First, let's get to the latest scores of the week from basketball. Men's basketball team lost a tough one to AAC contestant Point University on Saturday inside of Steve Lacy Fieldhouse. First half was back and forth for both teams, with a score of 34-36 at the half with point ahead. Second half, the Buffs came out slow, resulting in a point making a 20-6 run. Milligan was down by as many as 16, but found a way to cut the lead to 2 points with just 29 seconds left in the game. Senior Nathan Hastings drains a three with 14 seconds left in the game, all while picking up the foul. Hastings makes the free throw and ties the game 74-74 with 5 seconds left. And Point would take it from there and hit a shot, beating the Buffs 76-74. The Buffs look to bounce back with a win as they hit the road tonight to take on Bluefield College at 7:30. The Lady Buffs were also handed a loss this week to conference rival Montreat College with a score of 55-57. The loss was the first one for the Lady Buffs in nearly a month. The game started off with Milligan taking the early lead and not looking back going into the half. Milligan was up by 11 points going into the second half, and then Montreat came out shooting, rallied, and cut the lead in the fourth quarter. The Cavaliers went on an 18-7 run in the final quarter to close out the game 57-55, beating the Lady Buffs. The women are also back in action tonight as they take on Bluefield College right before the mid. The swim team competed in their final regular season meet on Saturday in Barbersville, Kentucky. The men's team fell to Union 147-113 and King 149-110. The women split the day, beating Union 122-108, but falling to King 172-81. Despite the losses, the men's team were able to rally and had great success from senior Sterling Burnett and Matt McFalls, who both secured national standard times. Conference tournament begins February 13th in Kingsport for the swim team. Baseball kicked off their first season under new head coach Skylar Barnett on Saturday. The Buffs traveled to Truett-McConnell University and played a 3-game AAC matchup. The Buffs unfortunately lost both the first 2 games, 6-4 and 4-0, but came back to win the third game of a score of 4-3. Saturday, the Buffs look to continue their win streak as they take on Rio Grande at TVA Credit Union Ballpark. Game is set for 1 p.m.
Thanks, Kayla.
And that's all for this edition of Stampede TV.
For the latest news information, visit us online at milliganstampede.com.
Or check us out on social media.
Thanks for watching. I'm Amy Shoemaker.
And I'm Jordan Birch. Join us again for our next newscast on Wednesday, February 11th. Have a great rest of your day.